So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Testing the audio. So let's see if I got some audio. Do I have audio? And how does it sound? Yes, I have. And it sounds okay. Yeah. So that means I'm ready to check everything else here. So, and here we go, and I need to. Do I need to tell that it's up and running on my Facebook page? Not that I think there will be any viewers. It has not been there lately, so, and I guess it's going to be less of it. Also, because it's summer in many parts of the world. So, and my hair looks like shit, but hey, so do the rest of me also. So now we are live here, and hopefully we will get a few viewers in here. Some I do wait a little bit, a few minutes before I even start talking about things that may be of some interest. I'm going to mention a little bit about the new Spied Life, just some small information. And I'm going to talk in general a little bit what's going on and what's not going on, and yeah. So I will wait a little bit as I used to. And I hope everything is going to work okay. So maybe I should write in the main. So main cam. Yes. So now I'm just waiting. So, yeah, I can start slowly. It's like this. What have I to say? Not much, maybe, but yeah. I can start with some fun things for me, but I can start with the weather as I. It's partially cloudy. It's not that warm today though. Just now I think it's 11, 12 degrees or something. and it has been up to 14, 15 degrees, but we're going to have much better weather soon. Because we are next week, yeah, it's going to start on Sunday, even if I don't, if the prognosis not changed, changing. So, sorry, it's going to be much warmer next week, starting from Sunday. Tomorrow it's going to be around 17 degrees. Sorry for this. I always need to blow my nose. I don't know what's wrong with my nose, but it is what it is. But on Sunday it will be switching to switching up a level. It's going to be around 23 degrees. Monday 25, Tuesday 24, Wednesday 23, next Thursday 27, Friday 26, Saturday around 28. I see they changed a little bit because they said it were going to be up to 29 degrees one of the days, but still, everything above 20 degrees, I am totally fine with that. I'd rather not have more than 25. That I think is depending on what I'm going to do. If it's like just relaxing on a beach, which I don't even have a beach here. Well, there is beach here because I live quite close to a big river, but just relaxing in sunbathing, bathing, then okay. If it's more than 25, 26 degrees, then I can even manage 30 degrees if I don't need to move much. So it seems to be a slightly better weather, even though on Monday it's going to be cloudy. It's still going to be like warm. So, and no rain is expected under the whole week. So now we managed the weather. And for those that notice, I just added a little widget on my main cam. I'm just testing it out now to see if it works. If it works well, which I hope it's going to do. Tried on other one, but that I didn't get to work. But now I got to find another one. So I have the temperature and the time and so on, and a little like prognosis that is overcast, clouds, and so on. So I have that now on my main cam, and we'll test that for a while. And I have it on the balcony cam. It's what I am planning to. So that is what's new here, and yes, we have reached over 5,000 followers. It's amazing. I wish yeah, I wish if just even 10% of those that has subscribed would watch, because looking at overall how many viewers we have, consider how many followers we have. The followers is amazing numbers in my opinion, since it's quite newly started, but we have I don't say we have bad it's bad numbers of viewers. It's not that I'm not complaining in any way, but there is, to be honest, if you put it forward, how many followers we have or subscribers, it is like, yeah, we get nice amount of views. That's not the problem. I'm not seeing that a problem at all, to be honest. But so I don't know what I really want to say here. I hope I can make myself understandable for all the free viewers here. We have 5,000 followers or subscribers now. Last 7 days we got 4,660 views. But that, when I look deeper into it, I see that many of those are recurring viewers. So it's not like it is. Yeah, it could be more since we have so much followers. That's the only thing. But I'm not complaining. I think it's quite amazing to have even 4,000 for on 7 days, almost 5,000 views. So it's no complaints whatsoever. And I want to also take the chance to thank all that has. We now are 5 supporters or members that has joined and become a supporter, and that is awesome. I say thank you so much for the support. And for each follower or subscriber, not subscriber, we should, sorry, I'm messing words up. For each member, let's call them member or supporter, that's when you join and pay like $2 per month to support the channel and support us. And when I say us, it supports every one of us. So even if you send like paid those little emois or what they call their super sticker or super chat in my chat, and let's say you spend $2 on that, we will split that on all of us. As I have mentioned before, but I mention this again so people understand how this channel works and how it's going to work. And it's going to work like this, or it works like this. If you any subscription or members, any like, yeah, anyone that like joins as a member or supporter, what we get from that will be split. The super chats, even it doesn't depend on which chat you are using it in, it also will be split. The super stick is the same. Everything is going to be split. But I will take, as I have mentioned before, I will take about 50 or 40%, depending on, as it seems like, for starter, because I spent lots of money on buying cameras for Melinda and phones and stuff for Juliet and and so on. I want to try to get a little of that back, so I will take 50%. The rest will be split 50% between Juliet and Melinda. But there is a catch also. I'm going to be. I try to be transparent on how this channel works and all that. I also have like a little bot, and that is like if, for example, now I'm going, this is just an example, but for example, Melinda is active, having cams on almost every day. And if some other cams, let's say Juliet, she streams once, twice per month or whatever. Of course, then I will not split it 50-50 between those two, because I will then the person that are more active will get a little more. That is just more fair in my mind, and that is what counts. I don't mean if it's like a small difference, like so on, but if someone is like having the camera on almost 24/7 and every day and all that, and someone is streaming like once in a while, maybe 2-3 times per month and hour or two top. Of course, in my mind, they have not contributed as much as the others to gaining views and gaining, because now when we have the ads in the beginning, every time someone watches that and not skip too much, it will generate a little income for us, and then it's fair to have the one that is more active get a little more. So that's about it. And yes, there will be a camera, one more cam in the future. I just need to figure out. First of all, I need to get that camera. I get the camera because now my brother has fiber. We're up there yesterday and we helped them fix the router and so on, which means also that when everything is solved, there is some small issues left. I have my remote ham radio up there, and I will be more active with that, especially now when I have vacation. But also, there is I could maybe get a get a cam and mount to have some nature view up from my brother. But that is a plan for later on. I can't afford that at this time. I need to wait till I get the salary for buying another cam. I bought one that was planned, but that didn't work with this setup. So I gave that to my brother. He can have it as a security cam. What else have I? Yeah, that is what is planned for now when it comes to this site. I don't know if anyone is really watching. If you are, please don't be shy. Say something in the chat and so on. I were also talking about. I mentioned in the beginning that I were going to talk about Spied Life, or the new site that will be instead of Spied Life. I asked a couple of days ago, asked Mario, the producer, how the status was, because as I said, he has sold almost everything. The only thing he's trying to solve now is money, to get enough money to be able to run this a whole year. Even if he don't get any income, he should be able to run it a whole year. So he has like a backup if the income grows slowly or whatever. and he's still struggling with, yeah, buffering the money and save the money and so on. So, and I asked him if, because that for me sounds like we are not going to see it happening this year, and no, he did not believe it's going to happen this year either. So maybe in the start of next year or something. So people that waiting for this new site, you need to wait some more. We will. I really hope that it comes, but you know, I know he is working hard to get this. This is his dream and so on. But yeah, it's not easy. We will see. But as it sounds now, it will not happen this year at least. And I have not asked any others. I have stopped asking if others will join this. I may put out if someone to join, and it doesn't need necessarily needs to be one from Spied Life, the old Spied Life. If you are one of the viewers and want to join, yeah, if you're suitable and I know who you are a little bit and that I can trust things, then I can add others as well. And it can be outdoor cam or whatever. It doesn't necessarily need to be someone sitting here and talking like me, or just sitting and not talking. So if you have a nice view, you can join with that. But don't expect to get like rich or anything from it. I'm having a beer for once. I have bought a whole pack of beers I have on my vacation, because sometimes it's nice to take a beer or two. Yes, so I don't know, since it went as I thought, that not that many viewers joined up. Think I will almost, and no one is saying something in the chat. And yes, I also can mention that I'm also doing I'm testing a bot in the chats that sometimes it has timers and so on. It tells people about the join to be a member or so on, and some other things that will be tested now for a while. So that will maybe I have a since it's so slow in the chat sometimes. The first one I have triggered. Yeah, it's special. You use timers, but you also use how many lines must there be in the chat before. So one of those I have really just 2 lines. So we can do a test here. Test 1, test 2. I just write and see. The thing is, I noticed that sometimes it shows in other chats also. So I'm not sure that it will drop in this chat now. It could be that it comes in one of the other chats. I don't know. But I'm trying out that. So you guys know what's going on when that comes. Yeah, it's just a reminder of letting people know that they can be supportive and join as member. The thing is, I mentioned before that we will have special things for members later on when we get more bigger numbers of subscribers. Now we have 5, and I'm thankful for that. That means 5. We could add a few more special emois. Then I talk about like those little icons, because for each 5 members that we get more. We unlock more features, or we can add more of those special emois and so on. So, but the thing is, because those you saw there with the biting lips and the arm and the monkeys and so on, the only one that can use that is members. Those are, I think so, at least it should be. But the thing is, we are not going to start to do special shows or anything yet for the members only, because that will not really work. Maybe a short clip or something, but not special live sessions, because we are too few members. There will be too much effort for us to organize and be everyone, try to do something, figure out what to do, what to give, what should be special, because it's when we do a live on members only, then it's just the members that could see it. No one else can see it. So that means we need to put something together, organize it, and do that for 5 members that will not be in the live. Because there is no chance that we be more than maybe 1 or 2 members, if lucky, because we need to find, now we do it 8 o'clock in Sweden time. That means it's some other time in Philippines and the US have some time. So to make it even worth doing, we need to be at least 10 or 15, maybe even 20 members before we can even start thinking about doing any special lives or special clips or whatever for members. I'm just going to tell you guys that, so you know that even now we have 5 members. Yes, we are thankful for your support, but don't expect that there will be members only shows now with only 5 members. We need bigger base of members, so it makes worth organizing, trying to make something out, so we know that there is a chance that we get some members in our members only live. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So yes, and any questions? Yes, I can sum up. I mentioned this again about the spotlight, because I think people care more about that, what's happening about that, than they do what else, I think I have to say. So the thing is, there will not be. He's still saving money, trying to get enough money to get the budget. And it doesn't seem like it's going to happen this year. So, at least not what the information I got when I asked last time to get some info. So you guys out there who is waiting for this new site, that the new Spider Life, you need to keep on waiting. And we hope for it to start next year in the beginning or something. I also asked why he didn't have like a campaign, or like the people could donate, or like a starter or fund me or GoFundMe or whatever, but he don't want to have that. He don't want to feel that anyone else is in control. He wants to be, this is I can do whatever I want when I want it, instead of how it was before when he worked with visual media, that he need to take everything through them, and we can do that later. They had focus on their main site and so on, and it took a long while, and sometimes no, we don't. I don't think that is good, and so that didn't happen, and so on. Now he wants everything to be under his control like that. So that's it. I see no one is saying anything in the chat, so I will screw this for now. Thank you for watching, and if you watch this later on, thank you for that as well. Don't forget to throw a like or whatever. Take care, stay safe, and have fun.